Let me welcome our panelists. Thank you for being here to help the committee better understand the scope and nature of the tragic problem of parental child abductions around the world and what we can do to change the dynamic. We look forward to your perspective on the international implementation of the 1980 Hague Convention on Civil Aspects of International Child Abduction and on the effectiveness of our government's efforts to bring these children home. I'm particularly interested in what we can do to help the parents of these children and what new tools may be available to prevent more abductions in the future. Each year, over 1,000 children are abducted from American homes and taken to a foreign country. Too often, they are permanently out of reach of U.S. law and are never returned. It was David Goldman's extraordinary 5-year battle to bring his son, Sean, home from Brazil that helped highlight the horrendous problem of international parental child abduction. David Goldman, who will be on our second panel, is from New Jersey, which brings us close to home for me. But far too many parents have waited far too long for the return of an abducted child, and David has helped focus the world's attention on the heartbreak of child abduction. As a parent, I can only imagine the emotional toll of having a child abducted and taken abroad and be helpless to try to bring them back. And that's why we're here today, to learn what more we can do to bring these children home. Also today with us from New Jersey is Bindu Phillips, who lost her twin sons, Albert Philip Jacob and Alfred William Jacob. Their father, Sunil Jacob, took the family to India on an impromptu vacation and kept them there against their mother's wishes. For 5 years, Bindu Phillips has fought legal battles where the case has been pending for 4 years before the Supreme Court of India. The New Jersey Supreme Court has given Bindu Phillips legal and residential custody, but their requests have been ignored. The fact is, India is not a signatory of the Hague Convention. As of now, the case has not been resolved. The U.S. Senate ratified the Hague Abduction Convention to create a civil framework for the quick return of abducted children, but though the convention has helped return many children, it is by no means foolproof. If countries that are party to the Hague Convention, in countries that are a part of the Hague Convention, 73% of abducted children are returned. But if a child is abducted to a country that does not participate in the convention, the rate of return of children is 27%. And at the end of the day, the rate of return of abducted children should be 100%. Today, we hope to gain insight into how we can move towards that mark, how we can do more to prevent there from being any safe havens anywhere in the world for those who abduct children, and how we can better assist parents in bringing abducted children home where they legally and rightfully belong. As part of that effort, this committee is looking at legislative options and is reviewing language now. My hope is that we can make the House-passed Goldman bill even better by bolstering prevention options so children are less likely to be abducted in the first place.